No, I'm coming. Ma, I want to use this phone and I want to use this phone and I want to use this phone and come, let's go and check. wrote my name. Are you going up there? Huh? I'll keep it on. Sorry. Is that a message from Daddy?
Yes.
What did he say?
What's up here?
That's not from Daddy, no.
He said Lucia Sharp.
No, not the sharp is my page name. Oh yeah. Cake. Have you finished packing your things? Mama, Mama, come and take this. So I've gone out this morning. I'm not driving and wow, came back weekend.
Thank
Now I want to write my script. Oh, that's right. So I need a story. I'm about to shoot my content. So I need a story to shoot. Who will help me out? The other day I went to my children's school to speak about mothers. So let me be reading some of the things I told them. You know, their school invited me to speak because it's Mother's Day week. So they invited me to speak to the children. Now, so I compiled some things. First of all, let me acknowledge the school management for the great opportunity given to me on this special day. Thank you, the principal, the proprietor, the school management, and the students. I will begin my speech by giving a brief illustration of who a mother is. A mother, we're talking about mothers. A mother has a great personality. Mothers are like salt. Their presence may not be noticed, but the impact of their absence is greatly felt. When you cook without salt, you know how that's, it will be tasteless. That is how a mother is. A mother is like a salt. So the absence of a mother makes everything tasteless. Mothers are timeless beings. Anybody that can give birth, nurture another individual, is like a mini god. It takes a whole lot of psychological emotional and moral strength to conceive and birth another individual. Even if I'm a man, I will still accord mothers their due respect because they are everything. So without wasting much of our time, let's consider the vital roles played by a mother. Mothers are naturally nurturers. They nurture their children, husband, even people around them. They have this natural instinct to nurture anything around them. I have seen a lot of mothers take care of another child or even feed neighbor's child when they are not around. Mothers are always there to listen to their children, even when daddy is busy with work. Mothers will make out time to listen to their children. I'm not saying that daddies are not always there for their children, no, but we're talking about mothers today. Maybe some other time we'll talk about daddies. And daddies they play a very important, vital role in the family. Mothers are pillars of the home. There is a saying that a man can build a house, but it is a woman that will make it a home. A good mother is a spiritual engine of her home. She's there to pray for the family, she's there to pray for her kids, and she's there to pray for everyone. In fact, she's their backup spiritually. When something is not right at home, a mother, when something is not right at home, a mother is always the first to notice. When a child is about to get sick, a mother notices it. You know, these mothers are really God saints because I don't know. In a mother, you will see a nurse, a doctor, a teacher, everything. Mothers are everything. So, without even, I remember those days. My mom would just, although I lost my mom at a very tender age because I don't have this um, um, memory. I don't have this memory because I lost her at a very tender age. So I don't have this too much memory of her. But the little ones, and then I remember those days, she would just look at you and be like, even no matter how we try to hide the sickness, she would just look at you like this, and the next thing, come here, what is wrong with you? If you dare lie, you will lie. You will lie. And she'll be like, something is wrong with you. She will now open your eyes, do this, and the next thing, you know, they are doctors, they know everything. Mothers are doctors, they are nurses. She will now prescribe her own things for you. She will now go and buy it. So if the thing persists, that is when she will now take you to hospital. So mothers are very, 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 very amazing. They are very amazing. So when something is not right at home, there is something that we call mother's instinct. That instinct, it tells mothers a whole lot, because from that instinct, a woman will know that her child is sick. A woman will know that something is not right around the family. From that instinct, a person that is claiming to be a friend or a neighbor that is claiming to be a friend, from that instinct, a mother knows that, hey, this one is not real, this person is fake, or they are faking it, or they're not real friends, they're not real neighbors, they're not real. So with that instinct, and sometimes when you don't listen to that instinct, a lot of things go wrong. Because let's take myself as example. There are things that I will see like this, I'll be like, that instinct will tell me, don't do this like this, or do it like this. And the moment I disobey my instinct, a lot of things will go. I'll be like, at the end of the day, I'll be like, had it been, I would have, but to a great extent, 95% of the time, or less than 98% of the time, we listen to our instincts. So, and I love it for mothers. I remember one day when there was a time my child was sick, and he said, I want to sleep with daddy today. I said, okay, go and sleep with daddy. So in the middle of the night, I was not like, I was restless in my room because then I had a very early one. I was restless in my room. I was not like, is this boy okay? And I had to get up. So the moment I got up, ah, this boy was, because our house, my husband's room is the penthouse, then my own is on the first floor. So you could imagine that what happened to this boy. He now from the penthouse came down to the first floor inside my room. I saw him lying on my bed. I was not like, when did he get here? He couldn't even talk. I said, what? I will try to wake him up. He's not waking up. Not like he's not waking up, he was so weak. I said to myself, I called him. He said, mm. So the only thing that he could utter, the only word that he could utter was, take me to hospital. The moment I looked at him, God. And you know why that thing got severe? It wouldn't have gotten to that extent of him getting so weak. Because I ignored my instinct. At around 6, 7 in the evening, I looked at him. That instinct told me, take this boy to the hospital. My mother was not like, nothing, just give him his drugs and be okay. And I listened to him. Instead of me listening to my instinct. And times that I've disobeyed my instinct, a lot of things have gone wrong. Instead of me listening to my instinct, I listened to my husband. And here we are. I didn't check the time. It was around 1 a.m. midnight. Morning said, I backed him because he couldn't walk. I backed him. I rushed downstairs, put him in the car immediately, off to the hospital. By the time we got to the hospital, his veins were so weak that we couldn't, they couldn't even find the veins. So luckily for us, the doctor then knows what he was doing, and we found the vein. They started pumping in liquid. Because that thing, he was having running stomach, he was vomiting, stooling, and he was so weak to the point that he couldn't even raise himself. So when I took him to the hospital, they gave him like at a go, that kind of drip that when they put, they just allow you to run. So within the space of 10 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes, he took 6 pints of drip. They said that they wanted to like hydrate his body because he was so dehydrated. And by the time he got up any hours, 6 a.m., he now like, he was looking around and said, where are we? I said, he's in the hospital. He said, homie, I took to me at home. I was not like, so you don't know that we came to this office? He said, no. How do you even come downstairs? He said that I was on this trip. God, everything he did, he didn't even know when he was doing all those things. So I said, then again, thank God. Because if this boy had not come down, I wouldn't have even known what was happening upstairs. My husband was there sleeping. I said to myself, I am going to listen to my instincts the next time. So mothers, without the mother in the house, I don't know how that has to be. I don't know. Mothers, okay, let's jump back to what you were saying again, the role of mothers in the house. So mothers multitask at any given time. What do I mean by multitask? They do a lot of things. You see a mother juggling from the kitchen to the living room, to upstairs, to outside. Then when it comes to their career, you see a career mother. She's working, she's taking care of the house, she's dropping the kids off to school, she's picking them, she's going back to the office, she'll come back at home and cook. There are some women, they do a lot of things at the same time. And when you see them, you'll be like, it won't even show on their body, but to some, it shows on their body. So, only a mother, that mothers, when I'll take myself for an example, as an example, I'll be sick like this, but I don't know where that strength comes. Not like if I lie down, things will not go right, but I don't know where I get that strength to. My husband will be like, this woman, go and rest. That in me will be like, get up, do this. I don't know how I do that. And some mothers are like that. Some mothers are like that. They don't rest. They do not rest. Mothers don't rest. They do not rest. There are people that will be sick. Mothers will be sick like this. They will make sure that everything is going right in the house. They do it effortlessly. I don't know where they draw their strength. It's only a mother that will go into the labor room, shout on top of her voices, cry, swear that she will never, ever, ever do this thing again. But guess what? 1 year later, she's pregnant again. 2 years later, she's pregnant again. She's going back. 3 years later, she's back to her living room. At the end of the day, we see a woman giving birth to 5 children, 6 children. Be like, where did they get that strength from? Only a woman, only a mother can do that kind of thing. So, I want to give a shout out to all the beautiful mothers out there. Beautiful mothers. You guys work. Mothers. I cannot underestimate the power of the strength of a mother. No. To all my beautiful mothers out there, I'm encouraging us all to keep being beautiful and hopeful, no matter what, no matter the circumstances. People that a woman is only a mother. Sometimes a woman will be in very busy relationship. She will stay there, she will sit down there. Why? Because of the children. In most cases, there are women who don't have any option. The option, like maybe they are not loved at home, or maybe they're not financially stable. Okay, there are options. There are people who don't have option of living, but there are ones that will have this. They are buoyant enough. They have money. They can get anything that they're beck and for, but they choose to stay. I am not advising anybody to stay. No, I am not advising anybody to stay in that kind of situation, because when the kids are seeing everything that is happening and they are growing up with it, they will think it's a normal way of life. You know when it's going to affect them when they grow up and try to fix themselves into a relationship or maybe marry. Those things, those trauma, those things will never ever leave their memory. That is why it is not good to train kids or to be in a very toxic relationship or a marriage where the kids they'll grow up with it. I know some kids that came out of a very failed, bad marriage. There is this one of my friends. Growing up, she hated her parents. Like she hated everything about her family because of what their mother and their father they used to every day, almost every day. So she grew up with it. There was no love. And now she got married. No, okay, yeah, she got married and she had a child. Do you know that she doesn't take her child to see her parents? Why? She said that the first time she took her child there, after staying for like about maybe 2 to 3 hours, they came home and she noticed that her child, any small thing she would forget, any small thing she would be like someone that's frightened. It was because of she took the child to the parents, and in the process the parents had their normal arguments and massacres, and within that short period of time the baby stayed there. The thing entered. Imagine just a short period of time a little child stayed with these parents. It got into her. How much more the children that we raised from them? So it's very, very bad. It's not good for us to sit. You're not doing yourself a good. You're not doing those children any good. You're just buying them and you don't know. So let's get back to it. I applaud all the women, the efforts. Most times it seems as if no one is seeing our efforts. But trust me, even if no one is seeing it, your children are seeing it, God is seeing it, even your husband is seeing it, although they don't like to, you know, give credit to women. Some men they don't like to give credit to women. You hardly hear a man say, "Ah, yeah, this is my wife." Eh? Some of them, their ego will never ever let them applaud their women. But even if no one is applauding, even if no one is giving you credit, your kids know that you are doing a wonderful job. Your children know that you are doing something good. God knows that you are doing something good, and God will reward you for every effort you make to keeping those children, the family, everything together. I applaud all our efforts in raising our kids and nurturing them. Raising kids, sometimes it's a good experience. Sometimes you feel like, these children, it is so exhausting. But at the end of everything, when they grow up and you begin to see them, you start eating the fruit of your labor. Yeah? You reap the fruit of your labor. So, to my beautiful mothers, finally, I pray for all the mothers and aspiring moms too. If you are an aspiring mom, TTC mom, TTC parents, because it is not only a mom that is taking for a child. Then you say trying to conceive women. It shouldn't be like that. It should be TTC, trying to conceive parents, because mothers are not the only ones looking for children. So to all my trying to conceive parents, I pray that God, in His infinite mercies, and join my faith with yours, that wherever you people are, may God remember you. May God reward you with the fruits of the womb. And you carry that pregnancy in good time and give birth like the Hebrew women. No complications, nothing. And you train those children, and those children will make you happy. They will make you proud. You will not lose them. We are not going to lose our child. We are our children. In Jesus' name, amen. Nothing can ever stop us. We'll continue to live and be blessings to our children, our husbands, and our loved ones. We are going to be blessings to our generation. And our children will also be blessings to us. Shout out to all my fellow women. We all rock. We all rock. So we've talked much on mothers. Well, I hope it's a good experience. I remember my first time being a mother. I got pregnant, and when I gave birth, that night, I was trying to sleep as usual. And the other sister was with me, and she told me, you want to sleep? You don't carry this baby. But the baby will sleep now. She started laughing. She said, they not tell you. Okay. You know that I slept for like 15 minutes, and this baby started doing and she now tapped me. Get up, come and feed the baby. You have to put that in his mouth, so that if maybe in due time, in a short period of time, you will start the breast milk will start coming out, and come and see her. That was the beginning of my journey. Like I was, hey God, it's what I'm going to do for 1 year. I said God. That night There were days that this baby will not sleep. This baby will not sleep. He will be awake from 11 p.m. till maybe 4 a.m. Then around 5, he will start sleeping. He don't start. He will start sleeping. And me, I have other things I would do. Then I was a student in the university. I think I was in my second year, and it was not funny. It was not a funny experience. Because that boy, to the glory of God, is 15 years now. This happened 15 years ago. So to the glory of God, is 15 years now. So this is just my experience, and God, I pulled through. I don't even know how I pulled through. In my mind, I was not like, if I dare get pregnant again, make I know what's happen. I will never do it. I will never do it. And then the second child came. So I kept asking myself, I thought I said I will not go back again. I said, in fact, I'm going to do family plan. No more child again. Third child came. That third child was the, oh Jesus, that third child was the most tasking, because I said, no way, no way. I did, bam, no child again. I even stayed though. I said that the second child again, because the way I gave birth, they used to, mhm, and I had like 4 chances. I said I will never ever do this again. This and that. I started looking for a chip, during my weight loss. And I got that chip. I was, very sweet body. And 6 years after I gave birth to my third child, I started looking for more children, because I had 2 boys and a girl. And one day I slept, and in my dream, I had this dream that they gave me a very beautiful baby girl. And when the person wanted to take the baby back, I was like, I said, dragging baby with the person. I said, I'm going to dash into this baby. The person was not like, in the dream, can I dash you with the baby? This baby was so soft and very beautiful, very beautiful baby girl. I said, no, please, you dash me this girl. You know that I carried this baby around in that dream. The owner of the baby was pursuing me. When I woke up, I said, it's a dream. I got angry. I was not like, you can have this child. I can have this child. Then he pushed my husband. I was like, I want another baby. He said, please, don't come near me. After what you passed through during your third pregnancy, you want to do it again. Are you even okay? Have you forgotten? I said, no, I've finished saying my I want a baby. Another baby. He said, but something is wrong with you. Go. Maybe what happened? Why did you change your mind? I said, I kept on saying it in the house. He was not like, okay, let's dance. Okay. Since you do give birth through CS, and you have given birth to 3, I don't think going for the fourth one will be okay. He now said, let's go and ask the doctor. I said, okay. We went to the doctor. We studied the doctor. Said that I can have another child. I only have 4 chances, because mine is not like this. My cut is not like this. It's like this. So it's just straight like this. He now said, you have 4 chances. After this one, we have to monitor you very, very well. You won't even reach 9 months. We have to monitor you very, very. You have to be extremely careful, because any small mistake like this, things might be wrong. He now said you have to be extremely, extremely, extremely careful. So we have to look after you this pregnancy, So I said okay, and then we started trying. Someone that gave birth 6 years ago. Now I'm trying for another child. It was not fun, because I kept on trying. Again for the series of tests. I was not like, if that any something like this, no, I don't cash out. I'm not looking for a child now. I tried for more than 5 months. Until one day I said, God, I beg God, let me just rest. Maybe it's not the will of God. I was not resting. When I found this, when I was 2 months pregnant, I was like, oh, God. Then I was not even ready for it again. Because I've tried and tried for almost 5 months and not see Bella. I said, let me stay on my own now. So when that pregnancy came, I was not even prepared again. was not like, oh God, I don't want again. And this one disturbed me very, very, very. Because let us like this one will disturb me because it's been not like okay now. So I was not like, oh God, I'm not ready again, no. So 1 month into sorry, 2 months, I saw me. I was like, God, why did I even decide to do this thing again? The doctor gave me option of, you know, removing it. I said, no, I will try it. To the glory of God. This journey was not easy. It was not easy. To the glory of God. Okay, fixed. Beautiful baby girl. And then I remember that my dream. I remember my dream. I said, oh God, is this how dreams come true? Well, I need someone to give me 30 billion in my dream so that in reality to come to pass. God is good. She's 5 years old now. The baby of the house. 5 years, very smart baby. As a matter of fact, I share the same birthday. That's her. God is good though. God is good. So guys, anyone in the comment section that can tell us their experience. Do you have a CS mom here? What's your experience? I hear some CS mom saying and complaining about back pain. God, don't even. The only time I had breast pain was when I had my first child. Not until now. 4-time CS mom. No complaining, and I'm very, very grateful to God. I'm very grateful to God because it is not by my power, it is not by my might, but because of God who made it possible. There are some women here. There are some women when they give birth finish. Okay, what's like the only effect I had on childbirth was a pregnancy. See what pregnancy gave me. Pregnancy gave me toothpick. I have 4 children, and each pregnancy came with severe toothache. Now I've extracted 3 teeth. Each pregnancy I'll extract. So this last one, I started to feel it. And when I feel it, I went to another place. I started here. I took it upon myself that I will never ever touch it. And that was how I didn't extract it. It gave me toothache, it gave me asthma, chronic pain, very chronic pain. I cannot do without my inhaler. I cannot do without this. It brings me very chronic pain. Then I can't hear very well. But now I can hear very well. So a lot of women when they tell you their experiences, will be like God. But I don't know if I should call that one a beautiful experience or I should just close my mouth. Because there's nothing beautiful about having a pregnancy giving you a toothache. There's nothing beautiful there. Pregnancy giving you a toothache or pregnancy giving you asthma. There's nothing beautiful there. The only consolation I have is, or rather, the only consolation we mothers have is looking at our children and being happy from the gift of life. So God is good. I have mixed residuals and it. So guys, drop your childhood experience you've had with pregnancy, childbirth, lactation, weaning, everything. One or two persons might learn something from it. May God bless all the mothers. Okay, I'm coming. I want to go and eat meat.